Hello, this is Mr. Gretzky9966. Just wanting to do a quick update to my 2019-2020 list and everything, what I'll be trying to accomplish over the next couple of years. So, here, I can't hold it up, but here's the list that I'm going to be doing. So no further ado, here are some. The first thing on the list is Archie runs I want to complete. So it's let me just do it this way. The first one is Archie's RC Racers. I think there's only 10 of those, so that'd be easy. That's an easy run to complete. Betty's Diaries, about 40 issues of that, so that's easy to complete. I got probably half of that done, so complete that. There's Dilton's Strange Science. That's only 5 issues. I think I got 2 issues, 1 or 2 of those, so it's only 5 issues. Jughead as Captain Hero. I've got that to complete. 7 issues of that. I got only 6 more to go. Jughead's Time Police. I think I got 1 of those, and there's like 6 of those, I believe. Then the Betty and Veronica series, which is basically starts in the late 80s into the 90s, 2000s. And this was after Betty and Veronica's Archie Girls. Betty and Veronica was ended. This one came in afterwards. So this was late 80s, like 87 to 2000 and something. So that's that. And then Fantastic Four, I'd like to complete volumes 2, 4, and 5. I've got a bunch of those, so those won't be, they're not, 2 and 4 are not very long runs, and 5, I've got a few of those, so I probably can get that completed next year, the year after, so that's that. Then FF, I want to complete that run of FF 1 and 2. I've got a few of those, so then there's not very many. I think there's like 16 and 1, and I forget how many in the other one, but those aren't very hard to complete, so that'd be easy. Then my Action Comics, I would like to complete issues 300 to 403, plus any of the variants that of any issue from 404 to the end. Any variant that I'm missing that I need, I'll do that because that'd be easy. And then Batman here, Volume 1 from 82 to 2002. That's issued 343 to 608. Finish the issues I need in that run right there to complete that. So that would be everything completed there. Then over here would be Detective Comics. I'd like to complete everything from 486 to 803, which is 1980 to 2005. And issue 300, 310, 355, and 356. The Silver Age ones right there, I like to complete those. Batman Dark Victory, I like to get the singles that I don't have of that. Same thing with the missing ones I'm missing of that one in singles for Long Halloween. I would like so that's one thing I like to complete is that. And then Count Duckula, like to get that one complete. There's not very many left of that I need. Then there is Superman, the Man of Steel. I need to complete that series right there. So from the 90s, from 91 to the 2000s, I need to complete that. That's not too hard. There's only 134 issues of that, so I can complete that. Then Superman Returns prequel 1 and 3 I need. There's only 4 of those, so I'll need 1 and 3. Then Archie Volume 1, 360 to 666. The 666 and the variants that I need, that I still need to get. I like to complete that series and pretty much have that done by the end of next year. Get all that done by either next year or, like I said, 2020. and then just some oddball runs here and there, just some normal stuff that I go after. And that volume 1 of Fantastic Four, if I see a good deal on something that I need, I'll grab it. Or if there's a deal on something else and that, so I'll grab it. But pretty much this is all I'm going to probably be working on. So this is my list of what I'm going to be doing. So I mean, Count Duckula, getting that finished isn't going to be too hard, and completing the Superman Returns prequels, and a couple other things that I need, some other miniseries that I gotta complete here and there, and some stuff that I might be missing here and there of some stuff, and that probably the bulk of it's going to be the Batman. The detectives, probably detective right now, I've only need about 18 more in the 800s, and I've got them completed. So that's about all I'm going to be probably working on for the next couple years. So this is like that. The only big boy books I have in there, I mean, if you really think about it, are the Action Comics there in the 300s, because the 400s, I don't really consider any of them really that big of a book from 400 to the end, really, because a lot of people, I mean, it's easy to get to the point where you can complete 400 to the end of the book if you collected most of your life, when it came out, if you collected it then. I mean, I think 300 was in the 60s, 70s. I can't remember when 400 came out right offhand. But just to get these, Betty and Veronica, I'm pretty much almost done with that. I think I only need, I forget how many more issues of that, but there's like not very many issues of that I need. And then a bunch of Batman. So it's probably going to be like one of them be the Batman or Detective. I need like to have it completed up to 608, probably like 70-something issues, I think, of Batman. And then there was like 50-something issues of Detective Comics, or maybe vice versa. Think of Detective, because I've been collecting a lot more Detective Comics over the years than I had the Batman and that. Dark Victory and that. You don't really find a whole lot of those issues laying around, so if I can get those issues that I need, that'd be awesome. And then the Long Halloween, the issues that I need, and that out of that, I think they're both 13 issues, I think, or 12 or 13 issues. I think Dark Victory was 13, I think, 12 or 13, and I know Long Halloween was 13 issues. So just to get all that stuff done right there, and then maybe some Fantastic Four Volume 1 or Volume 3, depending on what I find good deals on and that, and then just keep plugging along at a couple of books here and there for AMS that I need to find to complete the Volume 1 run. I've almost got pretty much 200. I think it's like, no, not even 200. I think it's from like 150 of AMS to 441, I think. I think there's probably maybe 100 issues in there, but I'm actually doing from 49, issue 49. I'm actually working from 49 to 48. Issue 49 is my earliest issue, so I'm going to try to get everything from 49 all the way to the end of the end of it, and then maybe if I can afford to get some more bigger boy books, but that's pretty much it, except for the first Calendar Man that I might have to wait on, but I'm hoping maybe to come across that next year if it's a good deal. If I can find a good deal on eBay, I might jump on that. I don't care what the grade is. I just want to have the book. That's all I really want to have is 252. If I'm not mistaken, that's the issue of Detective Comics. Besides 300 is the first, the other guy, the other Crazy Quilt, I think. I think that's Crazy Quilt. No, that's not Crazy Quilt. That's Polka Dot Man. First Polka Dot Man. Crazy Quilt was in, I almost got Crazy Quilt. That was in, Boy Commandos But it was a Boy Commandos 19. I can't remember the actual issue, but it was from Boy Commanders from back in the Golden Age, I think, is where he came from. And then Boy Commandos actually got put in. I think they ended up being combined with Detective Comics at some point. For some reason, they merged them into early detective books in the Silver Age or something like that. So, and they had a couple of runs here and there, but that's about all I'm going to do for the next couple of years. Probably work on getting all that stuff done so I can more or less start working on some other stuff, some bigger books, so I can get the smaller books out of the way. Completing runs is the main thing, is what I really want to do, is complete runs. I mean, there's the Real Ghostbusters run I want to complete. There's a couple of other Ghostbuster runs that I've got books here and there of. I got to try to see if I can find the rest of them and get them completed. And that maybe if, the only guy I think that's going to be at the con this year in March is going to be Marv Wolfman. So I'm going to try to get his book, the Felicia Harding first appearance, Black Cat 194, great, autographed and graded the same time. So I'm going to I think he charges still. Now, this was in 2015. He charged $5 an autograph, so I don't know if he still does charge, but I think he donates whatever he makes to charity. So it's probably the Heroes Initiative for all I know, because I know a lot of those guys, that's what they do. I know Walt Simonson has it, so if you want to donate he does free sketches and stuff, but he'll give you the opportunity to donate to the Heroes Initiative and that. So, all right, guys, video's gone long enough. I'll talk to you guys later and everything. So this is just my list for 2019, 2020. There might be some adds to it, some stuff I might find that I might want to add to it, but really, I'm only looking for certain stuff to finish, trying to get it done so I can move on to other stuff, bigger books eventually. And that I just don't want to clutter up all the books and everything. And that, so I can get most of it is just runs getting done and a few books here and there that I might go out of order and grab, sort of like with the Fantastic Fours, and that try to get that stuff done. And the basically the what is it? What am I looking at? Oh yeah. The Archie books, that'll probably take a while to get, because I need a bunch of those in the 300 to about 500. I've got a bunch of the ones from 500 to the end, so it won't take long to get those. And then try to get some of the earlier books is what I really want to do, is try to get one book, actually. The first Cherry Blossom I'd like to have, or Cheryl Blossom, I don't know why I keep calling it Cherry. First Cheryl Blossom, I like to get her book, I guess because she's a redhead, but try to get her book finished. There's Katie Kane special from the 90s. I think it was from the 90s. Maybe it was from the late 80s. I can't remember if it was late 80s, early 90s, or early 90s, but try to complete that book. That only had 25 issues. I've got a bunch of those to finish. So if I can get that one done, just get all these runs done and get this stuff done and get it out of the way. Pick up some other Archie books here and there if I see good deals on them and I can find them cheap. And that, I don't think I'm going to be buying a whole lot of books at the con this year. I think more or less I'm going for Marv Wolfman and getting his book graded, signature graded with CBCS if they come again, because they've been there the last 2 years that I've been there to this con. So I'm hoping they're there. They had CGC last year there also, but I didn't send in the book I needed to. I need to get a book repaired, the slab redone. So on a Fantastic Four, I think it's Fantastic Four 78. I think I need to get I think that's the issue number that needs to get the case, needs to be replaced. Came in damaged, so I need to get that fixed. And then I might send off a couple other books. There's 2 Archie books that I want to send off. They're variants, and that I might send off to that new grading company to see what they are about, just to try to do 2. I might only do 2 books with them, and then do the rest at the con, and see if their 14-day turnaround is, I don't know when I know it's like a turnaround. It says 14 days, but all right, guys, it's about 15, almost 16 minutes here, blabbing on about slabbing and stuff. So yeah, I want to buy some more slabs too, some Incredible Hulk slabs here and there. So I might get 5 to 10 more of those next year. So I'm just going to try to keep it under a budget, have a budget plan for that, for slabbing. The budget's probably going to be for the 2 books from CBCS. I'll probably get 4 to 5 done there, and then maybe 2 from this other company. And then probably after that, because I know it'll take forever now, my buddy's still waiting on his Green Lantern book. The first, I think it's the Green Lantern #1. So he's waiting on that book to come back from CBCS that he sent. I think he said he sent it in in July. June or July. I can't remember when the con was. I think it was July was the con, and he sent it in at that time. So I just decided not to go to that one again, to SuperCon. I didn't go last year. It was the 2nd year of it. This is the 3rd year. It's all about the celebrities, the artists, people like that. And it's just not my kind of thing. I like to see my buddy from Pop Culture Image, like to see him, and talk to him and see what he's up to and everything. Because he's moved to Florida, and he comes up here. He does this one. I don't think he does the one in Durham, but I know he does this one, SuperCon, and SuperCon in Florida. I think they have one in Tampa, I think, or somewhere near Tampa, I think. Somewhere down that way. He does that one. So I think he does those 3 cons. He might do the one in Durham. I don't know. So if you guys are going to Raleigh this year in March, it's the 15th. I think they're doing Friday, Saturday, Sunday, the 15th. I think Friday is like the preview day. I think you can preview stuff, so I don't know if you can buy stuff, but I know you can get in and do stuff early. So I think it's Friday, Saturday, Sunday, the 15th. I'm going on the 16th through the 17th, and that is Oak City Con in Raleigh at the Raleigh Convention Center. So if you guys are there, I might just let me know if you're going. And then, so I know a couple guys that are around here, but I don't know. They're going to other cons, I've heard. And they've talked about maybe going, but they don't know, depending on if they have the money to go and everything. I think it's 20% off. I think they're still doing until, if you buy online. So I don't know if you can get the 20% if you buy from the store, buy from Ultimate Comics and that, but you can get them off of the e-tickets, I think, is where they send you to, and you can get it through them with the code. I think it's 20% off code. I think it's comics. I think it's still the code. I think until the 31st of the end of the year. So if you're going, let me know. If not, then I'll see you guys around or whatever at some point. So video's almost 19 and a half minutes, so I'll let you guys go, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.